Hi, my name is Anna Theissen, and I'm the creator of The Butterfly Effect, a curriculum designed to teach high school students about teen dating violence. Today, we're going to be completing day 5 of the curriculum, How Can I Build Healthy Relationships? I'll be going through the presentation, and when we get to the activity at the end, there'll be time for you to pause the video and discuss the questions associated with each example. For more information, additional resources, and to download the curriculum and associated educator and parent guides, please head to butterflyeffectwpb.org. So, an overview of today's lesson, we're going to start by summarizing all the previous days, talking about what a healthy relationship is, how you can create healthy relationships, and then how healthy relationships relate to dating violence. We'll be ending today's lesson with another discussion activity. So, starting off with a summary of days 1, 2, 3, and 4. Dating violence is a pattern of physically, sexually, verbally, and/or emotionally abusive or controlling behavior in a dating relationship. It can involve digital communications and technologies or real-world communications and physical interactions. Some signs of dating violence include if one partner is overly controlling or aggressive, if one partner becomes suddenly isolated from friends, family, hobbies, or extracurriculars, if one partner is scared or upset to break up with their significant other, or if one partner has sudden personality, appearance, or appetite changes. An active bystander is someone who witnesses an abusive relationship and takes a significant action against it. Active bystanders can help empower targets to navigate an unhealthy or abusive relationship by providing support and resources. And again, the resources for targets of dating violence include aid to victims of domestic abuse, YWCA, the National Domestic Violence Hotline, Love is Respect, and the National Sexual Assault Hotline. If you or anyone you know are a target of dating violence, please contact these resources and reach out to professionals in your area. So, what is a healthy relationship? Some characteristics of a healthy relationship include communication, respect, trust, honesty, equality, independence, compromise, supportive, privacy, healthy boundaries, and individuality. Healthy relationships require two individuals to respect and value one another as individuals without attempts to manipulate or change their partner. Remember what you learned earlier about unhealthy and abusive relationships. In a healthy relationship, there is no power dynamic or fear because the two partners are equals with independent hobbies, goals, and interests. 3. How do I create a healthy relationship? Fostering healthy relationships. Some steps towards healthy relationships include practicing de escalation techniques during disagreements and arguments, acknowledging your partner's opinions, feelings, and perspectives, verbalizing your own feelings and expectations, especially about sex and affection, being respectful and supportive of your partner and their choices and opinions, having your own space and interests, such as friends or hobbies, and having open conversation with friends and family about your expectations for a relationship and holding them accountable. Talking about how you want to be treated in a relationship and how you should treat individuals in a relationship. A good step for maintaining healthy relationships is to ask yourself some simple questions, such as: is this relationship making my partner and me more caring, respectful, happier, etc.? Am I happier when I am with my partner than when I am without them? Do I like who I am when I am around my partner? Do I love my partner as they are, or do I love the idea of them in my head or who I want them to be? And would I advise my friend to stay or enter into a relationship like mine? It's important to know that you do not have to be in a relationship to fit in or to feel loved. Entering a relationship due to a feeling of insecurity or desperation opens the door to unhealthy behaviors and relationships. Never devalue yourself in order to find a partner. If you do decide to enter into a relationship, remember communication and respect are key. Make sure you are telling your partner how you feel, why you feel that way, and respecting your partner's feelings and reasoning as well. Communication and respect open the door for more efficient problem solving and prevent emotions from building up, which can ultimately lead to abusive or unhealthy relationships. So, part 4: how do healthy relationships relate to dating violence? Through shifting norms around relationships, normalized forms of dating violence become less acceptable. When individuals learn to value healthy relationships and call out harmful behaviors, those behaviors become less prevalent and therefore less accepted. As a result, fewer individuals will be subjected to harmful and abusive relationships and can be more willing and empowered to leave a relationship if it turns unhealthy because those relationships are no longer being accepted. Some other ways to combat dating violence in your daily life can be to believe targets of dating violence, being aware of harmful or derogatory language when discussing relationships, not to make excuses for violent or abusive behaviors, even when they're your friends, to have regular conversation with your friends about relationships and your expectations for being in a relationship, and to empower those around you and build others' confidence, which will give them the strength to leave an abusive or unhealthy relationship if they ever find themselves in one. So, on to the activity. Again, I'm going to read the example situation, and after each question, you'll be given a chance to pause the video to discuss your answers. Scenario 1, Alex and Taylor. Alex and Taylor have been dating for a while and are trying to decide where they want to go to college. Alex wants to go to a school far away without Taylor. Whenever they talk about it, Taylor yells at Alex and calls Alex stupid for thinking about going to a school that far away. Sometimes Taylor also slams doors or throws things in Alex's direction. Taylor usually comes back later to apologize, saying they're just scared of losing Alex. The other day, Alex heard Taylor on the phone making fun of Alex's test scores with a friend and calling Alex dumb for answering a question wrong in class. What are some practices Alex and Taylor could implement in their relationship to try and make it healthier? What characteristics of healthy relationships are Alex and Taylor missing? Scenario 2, Kennedy and Logan. Kennedy and Logan just started dating. Kennedy is ready to have sex with Logan, but Logan isn't sure they're ready yet. Whenever they hang out, Kennedy brings sex up and tells Logan, if you loved me, you would want to have sex, and that Kennedy feels Logan must not be attracted to them since Logan doesn't want to have sex. Sometimes Kennedy then tries to touch Logan without asking. Kennedy also sends Logan nude images without warning, telling them they are missing out. One day, Logan decides to send Kennedy a nude picture back. The next day at school, Kennedy's friends make jokes about Logan's picture. What are some practices Kennedy and Logan could implement in their relationship to try to make it healthier? What characteristics of healthy relationships are Kennedy and Logan missing? Scenario 3, Jordan and Cameron. Jordan and Cameron have been dating for a couple months. Jordan has a best friend of the opposite sex and has known them since elementary school. Cameron starts to act jealous and begins to ask Jordan to stop spending so much time with the friend because the friend is taking up all of Jordan's time. A couple weeks later, Cameron starts texting Jordan several times a day to asking where they are and who they are with. Cameron has also begun suggesting that they share GPS locations on their phones with each other. What are some practices Jordan and Cameron could implement in their relationship to try to make it healthier? What characteristics of healthy relationships are Jordan and Cameron missing? And that brings us to the end of the day 5 lesson and of the butterfly effect student curriculum. If you have any questions or want more resources or information, please head to butterflyeffectwpb.org or reach out to one of the organizations listed. Thank you so much for taking time to do the Butterfly Effect curriculum with us, and I hope that you learned something along the way. Thank you.